YouTube, what's going on? BD Wolf Gang 1980 here, aka Bezell, the man to see and the place to be in the QCNC. Well, happy Saturday to you. It was a beautiful, cool, chilly day down here in the QCNC. Let's get down to why you're here. That is this week's review of Lucha Underground. In my opinion, the best thing going in pro wrestling right now. Big time breath of fresh air. Let's get right down to it. Show started off with a recap of the feud building between Cuerno, Big Rick, and Johnny Mundo. From there, we go to the ring. Sexy Star is there. She starts to cut a promo in Spanish. She says that Chavo is a stupid coward. The next time I see you, you better have a chair, because that's the only way you can beat me. Ivelisse comes out. She says, Star, you got what you deserve. You think you can hang with the boys? I'm the baddest luchadora here. And Star slaps her, and here we go. Get a little bell action. We got one-on-one, Sexy Star versus the lovely Ivelisse. Star starts things off in control, but Ivelisse fights back. We get a nice Hurricane Rana and seated drop kick from Star. Crowd is chanting for both women. Let's go Star, or excuse me, Sexy Star, Ivelisse. No, good way to start things off. Nice little crowd heat. Ivelisse slowly works Star over, gets a 2 count and stays on her. Toe to toe, they exchange punches and chops. We get a nice code breaker from Star. We get, I thought she was going to go for 3 amigos, but she just did 2 amigos. She did 2 suplexes in succession. Finish comes when Star hits Ivelisse with a drop toe hold and then a small package roll up for 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Sexy Star. Wrote down good women's match. Not a lot of lucha though. It seemed, and I'm not going to go off on them. I'm not criticizing them. It just didn't have a lot of lucha, but it seemed like the reason why it didn't was due to Ivelisse's style. Guys, gals, comment down below if you're more familiar with Ivelisse and tell me that you do more of a lucha style. They just do American, women's style wrestling. But we've seen Sexy Star. She can do a lot of the basic lucha spots. But either way, just a good way to get things started. A nice women's match. I just gave it about 2.5 stars. All right, from there we get a cut scene. Dario Cuerno and Drago are in the locker room. Dario says, I don't know what to think. You didn't lose, but you didn't win either. Are you wasting my time? I hate having my time wasted. I told you about the accent. Every now and then, guys, I just like Dario. I just kind of roll into the accent when I'm doing these reviews, but forgive me. If you're offended, please forgive me. That's not my intention. I need to know what you're made of. Tonight, you will be the first prey of King Cuerno. So tonight we're going to get the debut of King Cuerno. From there, we have Pentagon Jr. We're back in the ring. He says, in Mexico, no one respects me. The fans, not the bosses. So thank you, Mr. Cuerno, for giving me the respect I deserve. Anyone who wants to fight me, just watch what I do to Phoenix tonight. Zero fear. I believe it's Cedo Media. Correct me down below, all my Hispanic friends and folks. Correct me down below. But what is Zero Fear? And we get a bell. Here we go. Phoenix versus Pentagon Jr. Back and forth action, move for move, tit for tat. Both men showing mutual respect. Phoenix is a nice twisted Coco Dulo, I believe Matt Striker called it. We also got a springboard leg drop from Phoenix. And he did also that wonderful rope walking and balance that he showed last week with that match. He did some more of that and did a springboard to drop kick. I wrote down awesome. Phoenix all day in this one so far. Corkscrew tope over the top rope from Phoenix. Pentagon does get a 2 count from a modified lung blower. Let's see here. Also a awesome Death Valley driver from Pentagon Jr. More 2 count attempts from both luchadors. The crowd is jacked. The finish was another rope balance and springboard, but this time into a Spanish fly from Phoenix to Pentagon Jr. You got your 1, your 2, your 3. Phoenix was your winner. This one was fun, guys. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, this one was fun. I put down easily 3 to 3.25. It was fun. Maybe you liked it. Maybe you liked it more. Maybe you didn't like it. Comment down below. What do you guys think? Don't be shy on these videos, people. I want to interact with you. I'd like to hear what you have to say. You guys are watching now. Don't be shy. Your buddy Bezell wants to talk to you. We can interact. Let's see here. From there, we get another cutscene, or as I put down, a docu promo. They're getting ready to introduce us to, I believe, King Cuerno at this point. Yes. He says, what you call savage, I call survival. What you call evil, I call a way of life. You call me the predator, I call you the prey. So that's how it ended. It was short, it was sweet, it was to the point, and it left a little bit of intrigue there, as a promo should do. Okay, it's in ring time. From here, it's time for King Cuerno versus Drago. As we've come to know in these reviews here, whenever we see a new luchador, I get my initial reaction. Initial impression, if you're into hunting, and I think King Cuerno will be the guy for you as far as his ring attire. He had like a deer skin or deer hide, complete with the head with the antlers. Guys, I'm down here from the South. This is QCNC. Around here, hunting is pretty popular. I don't know about your respective end, but I've never hunted a day in my life. I'm not going to here to judge or cast aspersions. That's what you're into. That's fine. I'm just saying, at least if you're going to do that, at least the guy's not wasting anything. He's wearing the skin. It looks very nice. He had the headdress on. You know, at least in some's opinion, he would be honoring that animal. He's wearing it, so nothing goes to waste. They probably, hopefully, ate it and enjoyed it, all that good stuff. But that's enough of that. I just want to, I don't want to turn anybody off, but that's had to tell you what he had on. Okay, but very unique wrestling attire to say the least. Also, he had a good physique as well. Had a good look. Okay, there's my initial reaction to King Cuerno. From there, the bell rings. They tied up, exchange blows. We see a failed attempt of a Hurricane Rana from Drago. Cuerno brushes him right off. From there, insecurity from Drago, but Cuerno cuts him off again. He goes to work in the corner. Cuerno reverses a head scissors takeover to stay in control. Drago comes back with a combo of snapping kicks, but Cuerno pulls the ref in front of him for protection. A little bit of chicken heel work right there. But Drago uses the referee's back for a springboard Hurricane Rana. Nice spot there. From there, we got a suicide cannonball from Drago over the top. Nicely done. Cuerno hits a tope of his own outside. Big time chops from Cuerno to Drago. Action gets back inside. Cuerno wasting time by flexing, doing a little showboating. Bounces off the ropes. Drago hits an arm drag into a roll-up of some sort. So it was a modified roll-up. He had the leg hooked in a kind of a unique way. And from there, he hooked the leg. You got a 1, your 2, your 3. Drago was your winner. Awesome match. It was awesome. Easily 3 to 3 1/4. Super fun. Nice spots. And a good debut and good clean work. All righty. From there, we got our next cutscene. Prince Puma and Conan are in the back. Conan says, "You already know about tonight's main event. I have to remind you, this ain't your fight. No matter what, you stay out of it. ¿Me entiendes? Are you listening?" Puma says nothing. Conan says, "I'm going to let you work out, but listen to what I said." From there, we get our main event. Big Rick versus Johnny Mundo. We know the story behind it. We saw how this was built up. Okay, here we go. Bell rings. Rick immediately tries to punk out Mundo early with a big, strong goozle, but Mundo fights back with strikes. Mundo uses his speed to stay safe while utilizing good snapping thigh kicks. So Rick drops Mundo with a powerful shoulder block. Obviously, Rick is, got the power. We're not going to see speed and flash, but we got the power there. We get an enziguri from Mundo, but Rick makes him pay with a corner splash to his back. Clubbing blows from Rick. Mundo reverses and mounts an assault, but is cut off again and punished by Rick by a big-time slam. Mundo comes back with some punches and a nice drop salt. We get a good corner forearm smash and a moonlight drive for a 2 count. Rick goes for the rock bottom, but Mundo jumps free, hits a springboard spinning heel kick for a 2 count again. We cut to the back. Okay, this is unique. There's still action going on in the ring. We cut to the back. It shows Prince Puma getting jumped by Cortez and Cisco. And they get him good, too, and they leave. From there, we go right back to the ring. Mundo is going for the Fin del Mundo, and Castro and Cisco show up. They interfere. Your bell rings. Johnny Mundo is your winner, but at what cost? He got jumped. Now, from there, Mundo goes after them, but it's too much. All 3 men, they make them pay. They get a table. They hand him to Rick, and we get a rock bottom through the table. It was pretty vicious, too. . Okay, man. From there, the show ends with Mundo lying in a heap. Good show. 3 exclamation points, guys. This was a good show. Short match. As far as the main event, it was a short match. I give it. It wasn't as good as some of the other ones, but it necessarily wasn't a lucha match either. So I did give it 2 3/4 stars. Yeah, different style, not too much lucha, but I still enjoyed it. Good work from Mundo. Good exhibition good showing from Rick. Another great show, guys. I mean, how easy is this to review? This is ridiculous. I mean, this is just so easy, so much fun to review. Now, I do apologize, guys. I wanted to have this up for you Thursday, but your pal Bezell was really under the weather. I wasn't feeling too good and didn't really get back on my feet till yesterday. So I started doing some videos yesterday. I'm going to do some more for you today or tonight as well. Stay tuned, okay? Because tomorrow we have Survivor Series. There's a lot of intrigue, a lot of internet rumors going on. I will be covering that for you. We'll try to go live. Hopefully, if not, I'll have a video for you first thing in the morning. We'll cover the results and we'll talk about what happened. Definitely, there's a big-time debut. We'll talk about that tomorrow night. So we'll see what happens. But out of the park, guys. Super fun, super easy, just flat out entertaining. Now, as far as open-ended questions, we didn't focus too much on Chavo tonight. So what about that? How's that going to end up? You know, him going off and him maybe Dario will request Chavo's services to see if he can help finish off Johnny Mundo. Who will be the next new luchador or luchadora? Another good question. Seems like every week we're going to debut somebody. Got me looking forward to it. And just super fun and exciting this week. I loved it. Doesn't get any easier than that. Super fun. Now, not to go off on another wrestling promotion here, but let's bring it up, be honest with ourselves real quick. We're not going to have TNA for a couple weeks. I think this is a really good chance for some of y'all who maybe you haven't checked out Lucha Underground yet. Maybe you still haven't found it. Give it a shot. It's going to be a little bit of a break in wrestling right now. Give it a chance. If you're watching these reviews and you haven't seen it, what on earth are you waiting for? No excuse. Go out there and check it out. But either way, thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you get out there and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Be good to one another. Share, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, and I'm going to be right here and enjoy the rest of my evening. Probably watch a little bit of college football. It's a cold night here in the QCNC, so we're going to try to stay warm around here. But till then, y'all be good to one another. It's your old buddy Bezell. Take care. Bezell out.